Hi everyone, Sherry Canino here, and today we're going to have some fun making some background jelly printed pages using some liquid watercolors and a couple of Dylusion sprays. I start out with just some regular titanium white, roll that out on my jelly plate, add a few drops of the liquid watercolors in a pink and a yellow color, spread it very gently with my brayer. I'm not pressing real hard, just kind of layering it on the top. And then I get my first print, and I'm just trying to pick up the rest of the color that's left on my jelly plate. I find about the watercolors is that it gives it a real nice pastel look, and it does leave a little bit in the background a lot of times on your page, or not on your page but on your jelly plate. And so you're able to actually, when you add a little more titanium white, you're picking up that background color as well as any new colors that you're adding. Now I've taken just a regular sheet of copy paper and I folded it just like we used to when we were kids to make one of those little paper fans. And I'm going to use this to add texture to my jelly plate and get some real nice textures in the background of my prints. I'm also printing all of these prints on just regular copy paper. I find that it works really great to pick up the watercolor without allowing the watercolor to spread. So if you use, say, like a thicker mixed media paper or maybe a watercolor paper, the color is going to tend to set a little more on top, whereas with the copy paper being so thin, it soaks it right up, so you get that nice vibrant print right off the bat. I really love the organic look of the paper being pressed into the paint and on the jelly plate. It really gives it such an original look. Every print you do will be different, unlike a stencil that's so uniform, and which are definitely fun to use on the jelly plate. This is just a little bit more, like I said, organic, and just, I find it a lot of fun to do. And it's cheap. So if you feel like you have the jelly plate and you don't have a lot of tools to use with it, you really don't need a lot. Love the look of just layering the watercolors onto the jelly plate, and again using that handmade fan tool to create some more marks and lines through my page and just, or through my print, and just picking it up. I love that look. It just really is, it's just real yum. Even on the prints where I'm using the titanium white, I still feel like it's really giving it a nice watercolor look to it, and I love that. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the Dylusions spray just to see what that would do when I mix that with the watercolor. And I did like it, although it kind of made such a mess that I decided I wasn't going to do too many more of these. This overspray is just, you always got to do it someplace where it's not going to get every other page that's on your table. is another Dylusions color. Since it's at the bottom, I can't really spray it. It won't spray anymore. There's just a tiny bit left. So I use a paintbrush and just sprinkle a little around. And I like this look a lot better. I also like that it wasn't spraying all the other papers that I had on my table while I was using it. So that would have been a better choice even for the red. But I really liked how it mixed with the watercolors. It's a little bit more of a vibrant look than the liquid watercolors that I have. So it was kind of fun to have it mixed in with the more pastel or pale colors. Sometimes I add the paint first and then I add the watercolor. Sometimes I add the watercolor first and then I add the paint. It's really fun to just play and see the different effects that you can get. Adding the watercolors to the acrylic paint is almost like adding oil and water, and they don't mix as nice as what you would think, which actually in the end lands you with tons of cool effects. Really, I encourage you all, give it a try, play around, make your own little tools with paper, make some masks, whatever. Super cheap. And, you know, if you want to at the end, you can use whatever little tools you made out of paper and collage them into your journal as well. Thanks so much everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I always read all of your comments. I love them all. They mean so much to me. And thanks again for watching. I hope you give it a try at home. If you do, please be sure to give me a tag so I can see all your great work as well. Love you guys. Bye.